Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a heartwarming story that proves kindness is the greatest treasure of all. So grab a comfy seat, and let's begin our tale. Pingo finds a lost treasure. Deep in a lush, green forest, where sunlight dappled through the leaves and painted shifting patterns on the ground, lived a cheerful little penguin named Pingo. Now, you might be wondering, a penguin in a forest? Well, Pingo wasn't just any penguin. He was an adventurer, always curious and ready for a new discovery. His little feet had carried him far from the icy shores he once called home, and this vibrant forest was his new playground. One sunny morning, Pingo was waddling along his favorite path, humming a happy tune. The path wound its way past giant ferns and under the shade of ancient, moss-covered trees. As he explored, something unusual caught his eye. Tucked beneath the roots of a colossal oak tree, half hidden by leaves, was a small, wooden chest. It wasn't shiny or grand, but it had an air of mystery that instantly captivated Pingo. His heart fluttered with excitement. A treasure chest. With his flippers, he carefully brushed away the leaves and dirt. The chest was old, its wood weathered and dark, and it was bound by a simple, rusty latch. Pingo fumbled with the latch for a moment, his curiosity growing with every second. Finally, with a soft click, it sprang open. He peered inside, his eyes wide with anticipation. But what he found wasn't gold or sparkling jewels. Instead, nestled on a bed of faded velvet, was a single, beautiful, hand-painted music box. Gently, Pingo lifted it out. The box was decorated with delicate paintings of swirling stars and a crescent moon. On the top was a tiny, carved figure of a ballerina. Pingo had never seen anything so lovely. He found a small key on its side edge. With a careful turn, a soft, tinkling melody began to play. The tune was sweet and a little sad, like a forgotten lullaby. It filled the quiet forest with a magical sound. Pingo sat there, mesmerized, listening to the music over and over as the tiny ballerina twirled. This was a treasure, indeed, but a treasure of a different kind. As the sun began to dip lower in the sky, casting long shadows through the trees, Pingo knew he couldn't just keep the music box. The melody felt so personal, so full of memories. It felt like it belonged to someone else. He carefully placed the music box back in the chest, closed the lid, and decided he would find its rightful owner. This was now his mission. The next day, Pingo began his quest. He waddled through the forest, asking every creature he met. First, he found a family of squirrels busy gathering nuts. "Excuse me," Pingo chirped, holding up the chest. "Have you lost a music box? It plays a beautiful tune." The squirrels chattered amongst themselves, twitching their noses, but shook their heads. They had only ever lost acorns, never something so enchanting. Next, Pingo met a wise old owl perched high on a branch. The owl blinked its large, round eyes and listened patiently as Pingo described the music box and even hummed a melody. "A lovely tune, young one," the owl hooted softly, "but it does not belong to me. My treasures are the stories whispered by the wind and the secrets of the night." Pingo thanked the owl and continued on his way, his determination unwavering. Days turned into a week. Pingo asked the boisterous badger, the shy deer, and the playful river otters, but no one recognized the music box. Some admired its beauty, others were charmed by its melody, but it belonged to none of them. Pingo started to feel a little discouraged. What if he could never find the owner? He began to worry the beautiful music would be forgotten forever. One afternoon, feeling a bit down, Pingo sat by a tranquil pond, watching dragonflies dance over the water. He decided to play the music box one more time. As the gentle melody drifted across the pond, a slow, rustling sound came from a nearby thicket of weeping willows. An old, gray-haired bear slowly emerged, his eyes filled with a distant, wistful look. He moved closer, drawn by the sound. "That music," the bear rumbled, his voice thick with emotion. "I haven't heard that song in a lifetime." Pingo looked up, his hope renewed. "Is it yours?" he asked eagerly, holding out the chest. The old bear, whose name was Barnaby, nodded slowly. He reached out a large, gentle paw and carefully took the music box. As Barnaby held it, a tear trickled down his furry cheek and splashed onto the wood. "This was a gift from my mother," he explained softly. "She painted it for me when I was just a cub. I loved to listen to its song before I slept. But one day, during a big storm, I was frightened and ran to hide. I must have dropped the chest. I searched for it for years, but I eventually gave up hope, thinking it was lost forever." He turned the key, and as the familiar melody played, a gentle smile spread across his face. The sad, lonely look in his eyes was replaced with warmth and gratitude. "You have returned a piece of my heart to me, little one," Barnaby said, looking at Pingo with immense kindness. "I can never thank you enough." Pingo's heart swelled with a joy far greater than any he had felt when he first discovered the chest. Seeing the happiness on Barnaby's face was the real treasure. He hadn't found gold or jewels, but he had found something much more valuable, the joy of returning a precious memory to its owner. From that day on, Pingo and Barnaby became the best of friends. They would often sit together by the pond, listening to the sweet melody of the music box as Barnaby shared stories of his youth. Pingo learned that the greatest treasures in life aren't things you can hold, but the connections you make and the happiness you can bring to others. His adventure had taught him that an act of kindness can create a melody of friendship that lasts a lifetime. And in the heart of the forest, that was the most beautiful music of all. Thank you so much for joining us for Pingo's wonderful story today. We hope it brought a smile to your face. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming tales. We love having you here with us. Until next time, take care and keep spreading kindness.